Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to episode 25 of Outspoken with your host, Scam Collins, or Sam Collins, I mean. Haha. Get it? Scam Collins. If I ever was in a scandal when it came to scamming, I would be nicknamed Scam Collins, and I think that's the funniest thing in the world. So I might start a scam. Just beware. I'm just joking. But hey, what's up? I hope you're having a great day. It's actually Pride Month, so happy Pride Month to everybody out there who is in the LGBTQ plus community. Hope you're having a great time. Something I've been wanting to take a look at for a very long time are these two subreddits called Nice Guys and Nice Girls. And if you don't know what a subreddit is, where do you live under a rock? Is that where you live? Do you not use the internet often? I'm joking. It's fine if you don't know what a subreddit is. Basically, Reddit is a place where you can post things and people respond to them, like any other social media app. It's like a forum. In a subreddit, for example, you could go into subreddit football, and then it would have a bunch of people posting about football. But on these ones, for nice guys and nice girls, these subreddits are filled with people who claim to be the nice guys. You know how there'll always be, let's say you're talking to a guy and he's like, oh, girls just, they never like the nice guy. Like the nice guy always finishes last. They always like assholes. And this is why I'm single. That's what these subreddits are. And, you know, there's a red flag when somebody says that they are a nice guy or a nice girl. Because I don't think they really are a nice guy or a nice girl. But we're going to go through these posts right now. And we're going to start off with nice girls because ladies first all the time. I'm a gentleman. So we're going to start with the ladies first. So sorry to all you ladies out there, but these girls are slandering your name. So let's take a look at the first post here. A Redditor posted the screenshot and said, I died when I saw, quote unquote, not being racist is a bonus but not a requirement. So somebody has posted a poster. It looks like a little poster and it says boyfriend/girlfriend requirements with a bunch of bullet points. So, you know, this is what this person is looking for essentially. So the first bullet point is be supportive of my career, willing to learn how to help. Second, be able to communicate and be very honest/open. Third, has to understand my sense of humor/be funny. Fourth, helps clean the house/apartment. Okay, these are very basic traits to look for in a partner. Number 5, must love animals, be willing to help out with my 2 dogs plus 1 cat. 6, be open to giving massages, suffers from back pain. 7, family oriented or working on being close to the family. 8, must put toilet seat down after usage. 9, must compliment often. Oh boy. 10, must love traveling. 11, have a good balance between being extroverted and introverted. 12, must have good hygiene. 13, must be LGBTQ friendly. 14, must kill spiders/bugs. 15, must be okay and supportive of Japanese plushies collection. What the fuck? I feel like that, okay, most of these are straightforward, right? But hold on, we got bonus points at the bottom here. Okay, we're not done yet. We're not out of the woods yet. So you get bonus points as my partner if you are a photographer, videographer, or in IT or software engineering. If you are older than, I don't know why this is blocked out, blank, by at least 3 years, be a good cook, be tall, dark, and handsome, and for the last point, not be racist. But that's only bonus points though. Like it's fine if you're racist, right? But you do get bonus points if you aren't. Because it's not a requirement. What a weird, why would you even make like a list of requirements and then post it publicly? Like imagine if you're scrolling on Tinder and it's like 3 pictures, right? And then it's like this list of requirements that you must have. I mean, I guess it's a good thing because then you could just weed those people out and you'd be like, yeah, I'm not okay with supporting your Japanese plushie collection. So I'm going to pass on this one. All right, so this guy posted some text messages and he says, it's a screenshot from the lady who is harassing me that he posted about before. And after blocking her, she found him on Reddit and then messaged him again. So she said in the text, I told you that I like you and you keep ignoring me. And he replied, but I told you that it isn't mutual and you keep insisting. I had to block you from every social and I don't even know how you found me here. And she replies and says, "Are you really straight?" And then he said, "Why is it that difficult for you to understand that not every man likes you or wants to have sex with you? Me not wanting to date you or hook up with you makes me gay? Stop texting me, thanks." And she replied and said, "I know you do." I find a lot of these posts, when the girl got rejected, she would question his sexuality, which is really weird because, like, just because someone isn't interested in you doesn't mean their sexuality is different. I just don't think they can take the fact that they're getting rejected or something. So they have to, come to terms with, this guy's just not straight. Like, he's just not straight. There's nothing wrong with me. I never get rejected. He's just not straight. And that's my conclusion, to make myself feel better, which is also very toxic. These people need help. They need help, and they need to watch my podcast. Here's a really good one. So this guy posted and said, "I'm a heterosexual male that goes to cosmetology school. Had this interaction with an anonymous person that goes to my school. I never given anybody at school my phone number." So now it's a series of texts. There's three screenshots here. And this girl said, "Hey, LOL, I've seen you at school and I think you're really cute. And your tattoos are so dope. Do you have Snap? I couldn't find you on Insta and I'm very shy. So I asked for your phone number and I'm texting you as your secret admirer." Laugh my ass off. "If you're gay, I'm sorry. But if you're not, you probably noticed me, LOL. Have a good night. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. If you're interested, we can get lunch together one of these days. You're so tall and attractive." So he replies and he says, "I'm incredibly flattered, but I actually have a girlfriend. I'm sorry. Thank you though. I genuinely appreciate the compliments. And serious props for shooting your shot, LOL. Not a lot of girls have that kind of confidence." And then, this is her reply. She said, "Oh, okay, well, she doesn't have to know. I heard you and her live in another city, so you could always be my sneaky link," with a tongue out emoji. "I just know it's big." That was an unnecessary thing to add. That's like, I feel like that's rude. But he said, "Nah, I've been cheated on before, and I never inflict that on anybody, even if I wasn't in an amazing relationship with the love of my life, which I am. Pretty disrespectful towards my girlfriend to ask something like that too, to be honest. Be better." And then our girl gets mad. She said, "I would bet I'm way hotter than your girlfriend. That's so rude. Fuck you. You would be so lucky to have me, and I saw you looking at me. That was some real shit. I heard you thought I was hot as fuck." Then he never replied, so she sent 4 separate text messages and said, "Please don't ignore me. I will see you tomorrow. You're the hottest person I've ever seen, and everything you say is so interesting to me." And she texted him the next day, "Hello? I just want to know how you feel." And he said, "Already clearly told you I'm not interested. Sorry, please stop texting me." And she goes, "Why? Are you serious?" Laugh my ass off. Dude, this is, I can't believe that people actually have the audacity to say things like this. And I think it's super common. Just by all of I went through so many of these to pull the best ones, and so many people say stuff like this. And it's so disrespectful. Like, if someone tells you that they're in a relationship, just be like, oh damn. Like, all right, well, enjoy the compliment. I apologize about that. And to, like, put yourself on a pedestal and then you're like, "I'm way hotter than your girlfriend. Like, I'd be so much better." You don't even know the girl. You don't even know. And who cares who's more attractive anyways? That has nothing to do with anything. Like, if you're in a relationship, you love that person, they're going to be like 100 times more attractive to you, regardless. So weird. Hey, if any of you out there do any of this stuff, I'm teaching you this lesson right now. Don't be like these people. That is bad. That is, if someone ever spoke to me like that, I would immediately, I would find a way to destroy their phone. I'm just joking. I would block them. But these are the types of people who would continue to try to contact you. So blocking probably wouldn't do much. Today's episode is sponsored by ExpressVPN. I know most of you are probably thinking, why don't you just use incognito mode? Well, let me tell you something. Incognito mode doesn't hide your activity. It doesn't matter what mode you use or how many times you clear your browsing history. Your internet service provider can still see every single website you've ever visited. That's why even when I'm at home, I never go online without using ExpressVPN. It doesn't matter if you get your internet from Verizon or Comcast or anywhere else. ISPs in the US can legally sell your information to ad companies. ExpressVPN is an app that reroutes your internet connection protection through their secure server so your ISP can't see the sites you visit. ExpressVPN also keeps all of your information secure by encrypting 100% of your data with the most powerful encryption available. Most of the time, I don't even realize I have ExpressVPN on. It runs seamlessly in the background and it's so easy to use. All you have to do is tap one button and you're protected. ExpressVPN is available on all of your devices, phones, computers, even your smart TV, so there's no excuse for you to not be using it. Also, on a personal note, ExpressVPN is the best thing ever because you can also use it to watch different shows that are available in different countries. So that's really helpful for me because I go back and forth from Canada to the US and nothing like missing out on my shows. And ExpressVPN, they fix that problem. Protect your online activity today with the VPN rated #1 by CNET and Wired. Visit my exclusive link, expressvpn.com/out, and you can get an extra 3 months free on a 1-year package. That's expressvpn.com/out. This one is so fucking funny. So it says, I let this girl down from the States because we matched on Tinder because I don't like long distance relationships. And then this happens. And it's just a screenshot of a Snapchat conversation. It's cut off in the beginning, but she says, well, I'm a virgin here, and I do want to wait for the right guy for me. And there is a lot of hoes today, but that's not me at all. I actually want to meet someone real and who likes me for me and actually stays in my life, but I wouldn't mind long distance. I like the cute romantic stuff, but I understand if you don't like that. So the guy replied, or girl, I actually don't know. But they said, I'm a very physical, affectionate person, so I honestly wouldn't be able to do it if I tried. And it wouldn't be fair of you either for me to just attempt that and have it fail. And she replied and said, okay, I understand. And he or she said, sorry. So then she replies and says, okay, I guess I'll keep looking then, I guess. I just don't understand. Maybe I should have died in the car accident in January of this year. Bye, I guess. And our Redditor replied, wow, you're fucked up. All right, so this is it. You know, you get rejected. Maybe I should have fucking died. I really wish I could go back to January and fix this because I got rejected by some person that I barely even know. You know what? I might as well die. Like, what do you mean? Well, that is such a weird... This is like if someone held up a huge red flag the size of Mars. That's as big as... That's like the worst red flag that you could ever possibly come across. That's total signs of manipulation and like victimizing yourself and just... Oh, God, that person would be awful to date. Wow, no. This says, found a nice girl on Whisper. And if you don't know what Whisper is, it's an anonymous app where you can post a picture with like text on top of it. Nobody knows who you are. So this person said, 23, about to graduate with my master's. I own land, cattle, 2 vehicles, debt-free, and did it all without the financial help of my family. Yet I can't find a good man to share life with, shaking my head. I wonder why. Maybe it's not because... Hold on. This is Dwight Schrute. This isn't a fucking land and cattle. I think this is actually Dwight Schrute disguising himself as a 23-year-old girl on Whisper, but it's fine. But, you know, on another note, maybe she should reflect on her own actions. Why couldn't you? Also, what does any of this have to do with finding a good man? Like, you can still find a good man if you are in debt and don't own cattle and have 1 vehicle instead of 2. That has nothing to do with finding a good man. It's all about you. Unless the person that you're with really cares about you having land and cattle. But, I don't know. Just a thought. All right, here we go. This post says, speak for yourself. And this is in a Reddit form. And it's a screenshot of an original post with some replies. And it says, soy boys double masking are the same ones wondering why no woman ever wants to suck their dick. Word of advice. It's because most women are biologically programmed... What is this, fucking Ben Shapiro? Most women are biologically programmed to want a strong man who will protect them. And double masking because you're scared of a virus with over 99% survival rate doesn't exactly convey, I'm brave and strong and capable. Yeah, Ben Shapiro fucking ghost wrote this. What? Okay, and then someone replied with clapping emojis, and somebody else said, too bad nearly every young woman is a hardcore leftist. Therefore, they love the soy boys wearing double masks, blah, 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 blah. So you are a soy boy and a pathetic excuse of a man if you want to be more protected by wearing 2 masks. Okay, you are the scum of this earth. You are shit and you're scared of a deadly virus, which is unjustified because you're a man and you should be an alpha and you should not be afraid of something in the air that can kill you and your family or your friends. Okay, also, women are biologically programmed to want a strong man. Actually, That's not true. Lesbians exist, and just even women who are straight don't even care that much. Some do, just totally fine. It's all preference. But they're not biologically programmed. It's such a weird fuck. I hate when people say things like that. Biologically programmed. I'm biologically programmed, a lot smarter than you. All right, so let's move into our nice guys and see what the boys have been up to lately, with treating women. Today's episode is sponsored by Ana Luisa. That's Analuisa. Ana Luisa is a jewelry company that was founded to bring clarity to the jewelry industry. They start with recycled materials, whenever possible, transparent business practices always, and small batches that are kind to the earth. I love the earth, so hearing that Ana Luisa cares about it just as much as I do made me excited to work with them and help you guys get 10% off any product. The piece I got is the curb chain bracelet, and in my opinion, it's unisex, like a lot of the stuff on their website, and anybody can wear it. So it's a gold-plated bracelet which is affordable while still looking awesome, and since I'm a big fan of wearing black, this and any of their gold jewelry will go so well together. If you want to check them out, they have jewelry starting at just $39 with new collections released every Friday. They also offer a 365-day warranty in case you need it. And another fun fact, they're carbon neutral, which is really good. Go to analuisa.com/outspoken to get yourself or your loved ones any piece of jewelry and use my code OUTSPOKEN to get 10% off. Again, that's Ana Luisa, ANALUISA.com/outspoken and use code OUTSPOKEN for 10% off. This person posted and said, "Nice guy thinks sex on the first date should be mandatory. Otherwise, you're stringing him along." Oh boy. So this is actually a screenshot of a Reddit conversation, like a thread. And this guy said, "Call it what you want, but if the girl is truly attracted to the guy, she'll make it easier for him and sleep with him the first night. I don't know why it's okay to just be strung along for the slight chance of it. If either party isn't down for it in the beginning, just move on." Wow. I mean, I guess it doesn't surprise me at all that some people think like this, but maybe the person that you're going out on a date with is looking for a partner or a date, and you should go after people who are looking for one-night stands if you just want to have a one-night stand or want to sleep with them. And this also had 12 downvotes, which is fucking hilarious, but going on multiple dates isn't stringing anybody along. By the way, if anybody ever thinks that, you don't have to be pressured. You don't even have to sleep with someone on the 10th date if you don't want to. Okay? Everybody's different, and that's totally cool. And if you want to sleep with someone on the second date, that's totally cool too. People are different. All right, so this girl posted and said, "I, 25 female, rejected this guy, male, 32, for a date because he tried to catfish me with his weight with his pictures on his Tinder profile from 2016. My previous post has been linked. I got these messages early hours Saturday. He told me previously that I'm making a mistake and that he's a great guy." So he messaged her, and he said, "Hey, heads up for those dates. You're as dumb as they come. Might inflate those boobs a bit more, but you will always stay a PA." What does that mean? A PA. I don't know what that means. Anyways, you are there for a reason. Don't judge people for how low look. I've hooked up with class, much hotter than you. Last thing when answer that phone and you think I am all alone, think of this. This guy can't fucking type. Don't actually. Just remember you are a superficial bitch and Ben deserved to get dumped. Bye. And then he messaged her on Instagram. By the way, let me mention to you, he is holding a giant fish in his profile picture. Just so you understand a little bit. And he said, "Sorry, that was uncalled for. Just wanted to say sorry. You hurt me a bit by going on the looks. Night." Maybe you shouldn't be using your pictures from 2016 and then people won't say, "Hey, you're not how you look." Why would you do that? Why would you use your old pictures and then come meet me in person and not look like your pictures from 5 years ago? So someone posted and said, "Saw this on my cousin's story and thought, why not post it here?" So this is another screenshot of Snapchat, surprise. And this guy said, "Being nice led to being ignored. My theory was correct. Yo whore, send ass. I'm horny, stupid bitch. Hurry up, I have a meat to beat." And then he said, "Why are girls so fucking complicated? I just want ass. We can't even live a simple ass life anymore. Girls always have to complicate things. Just show some ass so I can beat off and have a good night for once. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore." Oh yeah, dude, the nice guy is always ignored. My theory was correct. By the way, I'm not a nice guy. Send me some ass. Send me some ass. It's your responsibility for me tonight. For me to get off tonight. What a fucking weirdo, man. This shit is so weird. What? I'm so sorry that some of you have to deal with people like this. You better run far away. If you have anybody like this, you better start running right now. I'm telling you right now. Get out the door and run. Throw your phone. Throw it in a lake. Throw it in an ocean. Throw it in a pit of lava, actually. That'll work better. Alright, this girl said, been talking for like a day, literally about hobbies, and suddenly a wild blank appeared. And this guy said, what have you been up to today? And she said, gaming now, and you? And he said, oh nice, I'm still stuck at work. God, I'm so frustrated. And she said, okay. And he said, it's been such a long day, and I've still got so long to go till I can go home. Been here since 7 a.m., don't finish till 9 p.m. And then he sent her a dick photo and said, oh, fuck, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send that. I'm so embarrassed right now. OMFG. I'm just going to go die of embarrassment now. F my life. Really, dude? This is so fucked. How do you accidentally send somebody a photo of that? There's so many pictures in your camera roll that you could accidentally send, but oh, you just accidentally sent that one. I'm sure you did, bro. It's always, the first message that a woman will receive sometimes is just a picture, just a photo of just that. It's like, what would make you do that to someone? That's like going up to someone and just pulling down your pants. What is the motive? What's the motive behind that? They want the shock value. They think it's gonna reel a woman in. It's like, wow, thanks. I didn't know you had that. Thanks for sending me a picture though before even talking to me. Now I'm super interested. So every woman that I've ever known or I've seen posted on Twitter has always made fun of men who do that. So I don't know why people continue to think that it's an okay thing to do. If anything, I would say it's like sexual harassment. You've just sent me an explicit photo that I didn't want to see. You just flashed me. Cyber flashed me. So fuck you. Anyways, the next post says, trade offer, pussy or cat, ? So this guy messages and he says, hey, want to meet my cat? Then I can meet your pussy? And she said, excuse me? And he said, you want to meet my cat? Afterwards, you can introduce me to your PUSSY. And she said, I hope you're joking. And he said, I hope you're looking to smash. No way you could pass on my cat. And no way I could pass on that PUSSY. Sorry, I just don't want to say it 1,000 times. And she said, no thanks. And he said, damn, I thought this was Tinder, not Christian Mingle. That's a funny one at the end. But yeah, not everybody on Tinder wants to just hook up. Isn't Tinder like a dating app? It's an app where you go and you date. It's not necessarily just hookups. All right, this one is absolutely brilliant. It has so many comments on it. So this guy posted on his dating profile and it says, what makes me special? I'm 5'11", taller than most Indian guys. I'm 17 and own an iPhone 12 Pro. I have a PS5 as well and a gaming PC. And in parentheses, he put Core i9 plus RTX 3090, because everyone's going to understand what that means. He said, I live in the United States of America, LA to be precise. My ex-girlfriends have all been white, something I'm proud of. I'm an intellectual, and then he put his personality type in parentheses. He said, I think I'm a mix between alpha and sigma male. I'm a lone wolf type, but very outgoing too. I'm working out to be more muscular at just 17 years of age. What the fuck? Most kids my age watch Friends and shit. I read Feynman lectures and watch more intellectual shows. What the fuck do you mean by intellectual shows? Yeah, I can't watch a funny show. I just watch documentaries. Because I'm more intellectual than all of them. Friends? Yeah, I'm not dumb, so I don't watch that show. And he said, I don't use shit like Facebook, Twitter, or Reddit. They're for normies. Ugh. I only use Quora, LinkedIn, etc. Keep up your standards. Oh, dude, he is not like other guys. I'm not a fucking normie. I like Italian food over Indian food. I want to become a billionaire. Biggest life goal. Most of my friends are into middle wage jobs. Dream higher and bigger, fellas. Being a billionaire is such a weird goal. Like, why would you ever? I would never want to be a billionaire. Some people don't understand how much money $1 billion actually is. You can literally do anything. I would never ever want to be a billionaire. Maybe a millionaire, maybe just $1 million. That's nice. But a billion? He said, I like physics, maths, astronomy over low IQ subjects like arts. Like, how do people even go into arts? It's boring as hell and doesn't make use of brain one bit. Wow. What? Artists are low IQ people? Artists are they're creative people. They have to think of creativity. A simple mind can't really do that too well. So if you're an artist of any kind, like I consider myself an artist because I create art for the internet. I create digital art, kind of, right? Like videos. It's an art piece. Now, a lot of things are an art, not even just physically painting or drawing. Anyways, I don't have to defend all of the artists out there. You know that you're smart and you're creative and cool. And he said, I'm a budding polymath and polyglot. I have no idea what that means at all. I don't budding? I'm a budding? What? Like a flower? Okay. I'm pretty fair skinned too. I prefer relationships over hookups as I've tried them both. Just to let you know, I'm cool enough to try both. I've had a hookup, but I prefer relationships. All right, but just to let you know, yeah. So that's the end of his his dating profile, and wow, that is a lot. I cannot picture this kid when he's like 30. Maybe it'll be like 10 times worse. I think it's very funny that he said he doesn't use Facebook, Twitter, or Reddit because it's normie stuff. That's just. I'm different, okay? I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. People don't get me. All right, and to end our nice guys off, we got this bad boy right here. And it says, saw this on a Snapchat story. Mans went to the gym once and acts like this. So it's a screenshot of a TikTok, and this guy posted a TikTok with a giant text over the whole video. And it says, unfortunately, this generation has become toxic. Nowadays, girls prefer to hang out with aimless guys who drink and smoke every single day with no respect for them, instead of guys who work effing hard every day, who try to take care of their family, and are always nice. That's why I really prefer to distance myself from this generation. I just focus on myself and follow my dreams. Ugh. Oh, no. Yeah, dude, you're just totally not like other guys, dude. It's so funny to me because the whole nice guys ideology, they always say the same thing, like girls prefer the assholes or whatever. But why aren't they with you then if you're a nice guy, right? Or a nice girl? Why aren't they with you if you're so much better than those people who are out there drinking, smoking, have no aspirations in life? Is there a reason? Is it an issue with everybody else in the world, or do you think it's just you? Maybe you should take some self-reflection there, my friend, and think about it for a second. Yeah, I've been wanting to post something about those two subreddits for a long time. I've been looking at them for the longest time because they're just so funny to read in your pastime. So, hey, if you're ever bored, hop on it. Subreddit, nice guys or nice girls. But here, I'm going to end today with some LGBT stories as always, and these are great ones, so hope you're listening in. And if you want to submit any LGBT stories, you can submit them to outspokensam@gmail.com, and I do pick a few every week to read. And this is what we got for today, so thanks for all of you who submitted. This happened about 3 years ago. I was in the car with my parents. I was driving. We were talking about this event that people started in the 80s for queer people in my home city. My straight mom also liked to go to that event, but then she started explaining, acting overly disgusted about it, how some women there made a move on her and how uncomfortable it was. I just responded, I'm sure some men that you weren't interested in have done the same to you. Why aren't you as disgusted about that? What's the difference? You're not interested in the person, no matter if it's a woman or a man approaching you. Why is a woman's attention so uncomfortable for you? And my mom was like, I don't know, it was just, ugh. Don't you feel the same way? Has a woman ever made a move on you? I stayed silent for a few seconds thinking about what I could say to that, as moments of me making out with women flashed back in my mind. I never wanted to come out as bi or pansexual. I thought I'd only do that if I ended up in a serious relationship with a woman. I didn't see it as something necessary to share with my parents at that point in my life. I was pissed off about my mom's comments. I know she isn't as homophobic as she seemed in that moment. In fact, she never said anything homophobic before. I wanted to make her feel bad about what she just said and teach her a lesson. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have to come out yet. So I decided to declare I'm bi. She didn't hear that, and I had to repeat it, this time yelling, I'm bi. She went, oh, I didn't know that. And we were all silent the rest of the car ride. My mom later asked me if it was difficult to come out, and I said no, but that I didn't want to come out, but I saw no other option. I kind of felt like I was outed, even though I could have just avoided the situation. After all, I didn't mind that my parents got to know me a little better. At least when I told them about my girlfriend a year ago, it was less of a surprise. They're very accepting, and I think my mom has gained some new perspective. Now, I thought this was a great story to share because the mom didn't, even though she's never said anything homophobic, like in the past. It's interesting when people say stuff like, ew, like, doesn't it just gross you out? But they can never give an explanation for it, right? So then it makes themselves like think about it for a second. Like, why would I be disgusted about a woman hitting on me versus a man hitting on me? Shouldn't it kind of be the same thing? Because you're not interested in that person regardless. Why is it so gross, right? So it makes them think. But it's great that she has a new perspective now. All right, so the next story says, I'm asexual and pan-romantic. My roommate is well aware as I came out to my friends by adding to the best friends thingy on Instagram and writing a whole text about it and posting it on my stories. Anyways, she's aware of how I feel and respects me and even came to talk to me when I posted that. She was nice, told me how she didn't exactly understand it, but supported me and accepted me. The thing is that a few months later, she went on a date with this guy she met on an app. She came home very frustrated and I asked her what's wrong. She then told me how the date went well, how they connected, and she had fun and liked the guy, but how it went all downhill when he said that he was bisexual. I just frowned at her trying to get why that's an issue, and she immediately saw her mistake in telling me that, going on about how she knows how I identify and how she has no issues with it and blah blah blah. And I cut her off and I said, but why would that be a problem? Do you think he's going to have more chances of cheating or leaving you? Then she cut me off and started to blab about how that's not how it is. She has no issues with it. She has gay friends. She knows how it sounds when she says that, but it's true. It eventually came down to her just saying how a bi guy is just not her type. I just wanted to vent because it made me pretty upset to see how she's all good with it as long as she doesn't have to date anyone in the community. Yeah, I think a lot about this too. When it comes to, for some reason, a lot of people, because I've seen this argument on Twitter back and forth, a lot of people have issues with bisexual people and dating them, and I don't understand why. Like, a person, if it's the whole cheating argument, that doesn't even make any sense, because if a person's gonna cheat if they're gay or straight or bisexual or pansexual or anything. If they're gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat. It doesn't matter their sexuality. So it's just kind of like, why would that bother you if they like both? You know, what would be the reason? I'm trying to think in my head, what would be the reason someone wouldn't want to date someone who's bisexual? Yeah, I don't know, dude. But those are the stories that I had for this week, and I really appreciate you all sending them in. So again, if you do want to send them in, you can send them to outspokensam@gmail.com. And yeah, I had fun with this episode. I hope you all have a great day. Have a great happy Pride Month if you are part of the LGBT community. And I will see all of you next week with a new episode. Bye.